Hey, what's going on, you guys? Ramny here. Before we begin the tutorial on the vulture, I just want to say that the reason why I didn't do the details on the vulture's wings is basically because there's just way too much details to do within the 30-minute time frame that I like to have these tutorial videos on. So if you guys want to add the details, I will include the reference photo that I used for this tutorial down in the description. So just take a look at that. It is slightly different. I changed it up based on what I thought looked right. So yeah, take a look at that photo down in the description so you guys know what it looks like, so it can help you out. And also, you guys, before I go, don't forget to head on over to my art store, draw2.storenvy.com, so that you guys can purchase some of my art prints. I've got these for sale. Plus, I have a whole bunch more for sale. So go take a look at it, and I will be uploading a couple of more within the next coming days. So don't forget to head on over there for updates, and there you go. So enjoy this tutorial, you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, what is going on, you guys? Welcome to Draw 2. My name's Ramny, and this is another episode of How to Draw. Here in this channel, I help you develop your drawing skills by showing you how to draw your favorite characters from movies, TV shows, comics, books, and video games. If this is your first time here and you want to see more tutorial videos like this one, be sure to press that subscribe button and also hit that bell icon to get notified anytime that I upload a brand new tutorial video. Are you ready to draw? Here are the tools that you'll need for this tutorial. You'll need a pencil, an eraser, any type of white paper, and black ink pens with different size nibs for inking. As you're watching this tutorial, remember that you can pause this video at any time so that you can catch up on your drawings. If you still find that this video is going way too fast, you can always hit that speed button at the bottom right to slow it down. We all draw at different speeds, so find a pace that works for you and stick to it. Also, if your drawings look a little different than mine, that is completely fine as well. Having said all of that, let's get right to the tutorial. Okay, you guys, so to get started, I've got my paper in portrait mode this time around because we are going to attempt drawing the vulture full body, which is going to be a little bit tougher. And unfortunately, that means that we're going to have to take away a couple of the details just to keep this video under 30 minutes. Hopefully, it'll be under 30 minutes. So let's get started. We're going to draw the head first, and we're going to draw it rather small, kind of right here, this part of the paper, and try to make some space for, remember, try to make some space for the body. So I'm going to draw a circle this big. Yeah, that's what I mean by tiny. Right there. Okay, and then from there, I'm going to draw a line going down this way. He's going to be looking this direction. And then the sides are just going to go down, and I'm going to make this shape right here. Kind of like a knight's helmet right there. Let's zoom in on that. Okay, and then from here, the center at the bottom, let's draw the torso. Drawing a line going down at first, and then we're going to try to draw a proportional, it's going to draw it like this, body shape that sort of gets narrow as you go down. So here you go. So kind of pay attention to this little square that you're making. Not quite a square because, I mean, it's rounded and it does get narrow as you reach the waist part. Just make sure that the head and the torso are pretty proportional, so you want to keep that in check as you do that. So there you go. He does have the feathery, I'm going to start right here, like a feathery collar. It goes like that from here. Goes around to that side, and then here kind of just goes from the jawline down to this point. Okay, so there's that feathery part. It sort of gives him a menacing look, and it looks similar to what he has in the comics. Okay, here's one arm. Let's draw the shoulder. There's a shoulder right there. Here, the shoulder is kind of tiny. So there, that's what that looks like. Let me zoom in. Here's one bicep. That's the left bicep right here. And then right here, forearm. You want to keep this shape in check. You want to make sure that there's this gap right here between the side and the forearm. And then I'm just going to draw a square, just like that, for the wrist. He does have those the same kind of shocking stuff that the shocker has, similar to it anyway. Anyway, so let's go over here. Here's the other bicep. That's the right one this time. Now this goes across like this. You want to make sure that this and this are similar in size. So just
keep your pencil loose and just draw those lines. Okay, here's the waist, and then I'm just going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to draw it like that for now. Okay, so I mean that's pretty easy for the upper torso. Lower torso, I'm going to leave a little belt line right there. We're going to draw the center line going down. It sort of goes like this and down. And right around here is where we're going to draw that little crotch line. And now we got to make sure, we got to draw the thighs. So always keep the proportions in check. Make sure that these appendages, or the legs, are very, proportional to the rest of the body. So what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of shaping out this crotch area, kind of like the underwear area. So it kind of looks like that. It'll help you to figure out what to do with the thighs. And the thighs kind of just go out like this. It goes a little bit further out than this arm, this hand. Not sure what's going on with me today. I'm not very articulate. Okay, so here's the thigh right there. And let me zoom out. Let's work on this thigh right here. You want to make sure that they're similar in length. Of course, this also has the knees, one there and one over here. Okay, always keep your pencils loose and don't draw too hard. I should have mentioned that earlier, so that when you start erasing these loose lines, it'll be easier for you. He's got a little something right here. Just going to draw where it goes from here to here. Okay. In the comics, it doesn't really explain what that is. Not comics, sorry, the movie. Now, let's go over here. Make this triangle shape. That's for the lower leg. Here's the calf muscle. Kind of extends. He doesn't wear tights. He's wearing just regular pants. Right around here. Okay, and then here's the foot. And it curves like this. And it goes down like that. And just imagine it going like this. But what we're going to do is we're going to start drawing the talons. So there's a longer curve right here. And then down here. This goes further out. And this goes further out like this. And then this goes in. And then this goes in. So there's the vulture's talons, which they actually work pretty well in the movie. I like them. I think they're made out of, Chitauri metal or something like that. Very cool. All right, so let's continue with this leg. You want to make sure that the knee is in line with this. Now let's extend this going all the way down here. You don't want to make that too long. Remember, this part is supposed to be longer than this part, so you want to keep that in check. Here's the boot. And then from the boot, we extend the edges like that. And this one kind of just like this. And then kind of like X-23 with those double claws on the foot. There you go. So that's what that looks like. That's the general look of the vulture before getting into the details. Let's figure out where the wings are going to go. And the wings are probably the best part about this character, and which is the reason why I'm doing a full body, because if you do just a helmet part for the vulture, I mean, it makes no sense because he's known for having those crazy wings. So this little bump right here, and then goes up to about here. Okay, once you reach that point right here, I'm just going to draw a line, kind of diagonal, because from here, this goes up as well. From here, goes this way, down like this, and then kind of right at the top of his head here. This point, you want this to start going this way, and then down to the side like that. And now over here, let's bring this like this, so a line like that, going down to this line, and right here, sort of goes out, and then starts bending this way. Okay, let's go down here. Underneath, well, let's find a spot. Let's go right here and draw this slight curve of a line below his leg right around here. Okay, so I'm going to draw this line. So this is kind of like the center line for the wings. It goes like this, and then goes up like this, this kind of goes this way. Okay, this is just a guideline right here. And then tiny little lines over here, and this goes this way, and this goes this way. And what you want to do is you want to draw an arc, kind of just like this. Try to get that arc as smooth as possible. So it just goes like that. Leave it like that for now. Let's go over here. We're going to draw this arc going kind of behind the leg here, if you can, and then just goes down like that. Okay, now let's go back over here. There's a fold starting right here. Sort of goes down like this, and it goes like this. And then from here, I'm going to draw a curve going all the way down to the side of his foot right here. So imagine this kind of just going down all the way to the side of the foot in a nice, smooth curve. And then erase this part. So as you can see, like that's where the wing kind of curves like this. Okay, so there's that, and then we're going to draw the turbines, the glowing blue turbines, kind of in this little area right here. So imagine the turbines kind of going this way. One's this big. I'm going to draw that circle in the middle. It kind of looks like a donut. I'm going to erase that part now. Don't need that. And then another circle inside, and maybe a faint little circle right here as well. So there's the glowing blue turbine that powers his wings. Probably made of Stark tech. Yeah, probably an arc reactor, to be honest with you guys. So there's that, and then the other wing turbine is right about here. Here's the bottom. Okay, see this gap right here? You want to try to do the same thing on this side. And you want to try to get a circle that's proportional to this one. You want to make sure that they're about the same size. Maybe this one's slightly smaller because it is further away. There you go. Okay, so actually let me turn this into a circle more so than an oval. Okay, circle in the middle, faint little circle, and another circle in the middle. Right there. So there you go, you guys. For the wings, I think this is the most I'm going to do with them, to be honest. But feel free to look at, I will provide the picture that I used for as a reference for this drawing in the description of the video. So if you want to draw the little details, you can definitely take a look at that reference photo. So there you have it, you guys. Here's the details on the vulture, or just the broad idea of what the vulture looks like. Okay, now let's start zooming in and filling out those little details. We're going to start with, of course, the helmet. And unfortunately, with my camera, this is as close as I can get with the zoom, with the camera being as far away as it is, and this being really small. Unfortunately, that's all I can do. So let's start working with the helmet. I'm going to erase some of the guidelines inside and then simplify them so that you guys can see them. Okay, here's the middle line, goes like this, right? Okay, bottom of the helmet is the jaw. The jaw is kind of sharp, so I'm just going to draw that. Here at the top, I'm going to draw this arc. This is part of the visor, right there. And then right here is where I'm going to, maybe a little bit above that, right here, is where I'm going to put the kind of the mask, the vulture mask. So from here, it goes down this way and this way. And we're just going to create this visor-like thing that looks like that. Now this part is kind of hard to draw because this is translucent. That means it's see-through, and you'll be able to see through the visor to the glowing green eyes that he has, and they're just glowing green. And I'm going to draw them. That's too far apart. I'm going to draw them close to this point right here, but not too close that it becomes cross-eyed. Apparently it takes a lot of time to do that. Okay, there you go. And then I'm going to draw these angry looking lines that go this way and then up like this. Okay, and these lines, they go down and then underneath the eye like this. And then at the top here, it kind of goes to the top of the head. And then two more like that, here and here, and one more over here. So here's the line underneath. Make those angry looking visor eyes. Here's just a trapezoid, parallelogram, one of those shapes. Okay. Now we're going to draw a V here. So it looks like that. Kind of starts looking like a beak. And then right here, I'm going to draw the, let me extend that. Let me fix that jaw. Here's the jaw. Here's the strap for the jaw. And then right here, I'm going to do another V from here to here and here. This kind of dips in this way. There you go. Here and here, there's like pipes coming out. So I draw a half circle with like a hose coming out of it. And then going back into this part of the helmet here. This part of the helmet, I'm just going to draw going up, kind of like the ear part. Goes like that. And then right at the center of it, I'm going to connect the hose. Looks like that. Okay, and this one right here goes out and then goes in this way. But let's make sure it looks proportional, so let's fix that up. Sort of goes down and it goes in like that. There you go. I'm going to draw that line going down the middle, and that's pretty much the basic look for the Vulture's helmet. He does have a couple more details, but because our drawing of the face is so tiny, we're not going to get into those details. So there you have it. Let's go to the feathery part of his collar, and I'm just going to draw some fuzz. That's the fuzz around his neck, which I kind of like. I actually really dig his jacket, kind of like one like that. So there you go, there's the fuzz. He's got a lot of, I guess you could say, flight suit type designs in his flight suit, obviously. And so let's start drawing those. He's got a harness right here that looks very Chitaurian. Let's start at this point. We're going to bring two lines this way and this way towards the armpits. Okay. And then from here, kind of underneath the feathers, he's got a strap going this way and kind of goes straight to the back here. So this is his harness. It connects right there. And the way it connects is it's actually kind of triangular. Right here, here, and here. So it kind of makes this triangular shape with a flat corners. Kind of what that looks like, and I'm going to draw another triangle inside. Okay, and then on the other side we do the exact same thing. So here's the strap going up to the shoulders and then to the sides, and then draw that same triangular design for the connector or whatever connects these two straps together. There you go. Okay, right beneath that is another strap going across. The middle of that strap is just the part where it connects. So I'm just going to draw that right there. I'm going to end the straps right here, and then kind of start a new belt-looking thing. It goes there to there. I just drew a line. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. Okay, and here and here. Okay, now this one kind of has some padding here and here. Draw the rest of the jacket. Sorry, my phone was on. Now let's continue. Here he's got a buckle here, and it's thin this way, and then it goes triangular over here. So that's what that looks like. And then this just goes to the side like that. And then this right here goes to the side this way. But from here, he's also got some, like a belt thing that goes from here to this side with a line going right there. And then I guess you do the same thing on this side. There you go. Draw that line. This is supposed to be his jacket. So if you guys can try to create this look that it's supposed to be leather, that would be good. Okay, let me draw a line right there. And there you go. There's the harness or strap for his jacket. Let's do the arms now. And the arms are a little bit more complicated, but because he's got those gauntlet thingies. But for the most part, let's start drawing the leather jacket in. Here's the leather jacket part right there. And then he's got these crazy, again, they're like Chitauri looking because they're lime green, kind of like the Chitauri armor. Okay, right here, like some metal part that goes over the shoulder, like that. And then this way, and then this way. And then once you get to the forearm, it goes this way, and then around. Okay, so right here, let's go back over here. That's an armor right there. Right here kind of goes down, and then just goes, makes that kind of a closed loop. And then from here, kind of goes this way, out to the side. And then here, that just goes down the forearm, halfway down. Okay, right here, goes down. Let's make, this is the wrist now. Let's make, let's draw those lines going around the wrists, like this. And then what he's got going on is he's got these gauntlet thingies that he's holding that kind of similar to the shockers and crossbones from Civil War, where it's got like electricity over here. So if he punches something or someone, it just sends an electrical like jolt to their system. So this is what it looks like. Kind of just drawing it like that, and then over here we're just creating this kind of horseshoe shape with electricity right here at the very tip. Okay, and then the knuckles are sort of right here, so I'm just going to draw those knuckles, and then you don't see the rest of the hand, but it sort of comes out on this side. Okay, so here's the jacket, just make it look nice, and then that's pretty much it. That's what we'll do for that arm. The other arm, you don't see a lot of it. There's this thing on this side, right there. Here's the shoulder part and the forearm part, which you don't really see much of either. Okay, this goes this way. There's like a, what do you call it? Like a strap that goes across. And over here, the same thing on this side. Over here, goes across, down slightly, across again, till you reach the wrist. And this goes this way, wider as you go closer to the elbow. Here's that bicep. And then you do the same thing on that side. Strap. Another strap right here. You know what, we didn't do any straps on the other side. Just gonna draw a strap right there and one more over here. And one across the bicep. Okay, going back over here. So imagine the wrist. I just drew a little circle for the wrist here. Now let's draw that, the electrical punch gauntlets, that's what I'll call it, because I don't know what it's called. So two lines going down this way. Just gonna draw that electricity going on this side. So that's what that looks like. And then you just draw a nice little hand right here. Here's the thumb. And then just 1, 2, 3, 4 for the fingers. Nothing too big. There you go. It's so tiny, you guys. Kind of hard to explain. All right, so now let's go to the pants. He's wearing some flight-looking military pants. I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to just draw some kind of wrinkles, is what I'm trying to say. And then up at the top, I'm going to draw kind of like a square and a line going down for like the crotch part. 2 lines going down like that. Lines going across it like this. And then on over here, strap like that. He's got some patterns and designs in the pants. I'm not going to go into too much detail on them. He does have like this line going down this way that kind of looks like a pockets, kind of like cargo pants. Goes underneath that strap. And he does look like he's got something going on right here for the knee. Let's make that knee a little less sharp. Let's make it look like jeans or, you know, actual pants. Okay, right here he's got some wrinkles, so I'm just going to draw some wrinkles right there. He's got a line, looks like, that goes this way. Now over here, let's just draw the pants going all the way down with a strap, one strap right here. Okay, to the end of the pants. Here it's the end of the pants right there. And then, so that's what that looks like. We'll keep it like that, pretty simple. This right here, 1, 2 straps. And then here, kind of just goes like this, up, and then goes back down this way, goes around his boot, like that. It's got a lot of mechanics to it, but don't worry too much about it, just draw it as simple as possible. Sometimes simple is better. And then here, goes like that. It does have a couple of like joints right there. I'm just going to draw some circles. Yeah, there you go. So that's what the boot looks like. Now let's go on this side. This is a strap going across. Bring the pants in like this. He's got some 2 lines. I'm going to draw 2 lines going like this. This way and this way. Okay. He's got some, like I said, he's got some weird Chitauri looking armor or weapon or something that's on the side. I can't, honestly, you guys, in all the pictures that I printed out for this, I can't make out what this is. And I don't think in the movie it even tells you what it is. So I'm just going to draw it like this. With, kind of just looks like padding. Just like that. We'll just leave it like this. Okay, this goes down. And if you guys know what this is, let me know in the comments, because, I mean, I'm not the expert on it. I don't know everything, you guys. Okay, below the knee, we're going to draw a strap. And then kind of the mid to lower leg, another strap. Goes like this. And then right here, I'm just going to draw a faint extra padding on the side of the leg, like that. Okay? And then here at the bottom, 1 strap, 2 straps. Here's the boot. Kind of what that looks like. And then here's the harness around the boot to give him some talons. There you go. Let me erase the knee part. And draw a line going down here. Just some wrinkles in the pants. Not too much. And you guys, I think that's all we're gonna do for the Vulture. Like I said, there's a lot of like mechanisms with the wings and stuff that's just way too complicated to even start. So I'm just gonna draw the wings like this. Fix it up a little bit. There you go. And that's it, you guys. That is how you draw the Vulture. I think we got it all, most of it, from Spider-Man Homecoming. I know that it was a really good movie, and you guys have expressed how awesome that movie is. So here it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial.
And that is all the time that we have today. Thank you for watching all the way to the very end of this tutorial video. I hope your drawings turned out great. If you guys are proud of your drawings, I would love to see them. So please head on over to Instagram and tag me with your pictures so that I can see them, or head on over to Google Plus and post your artwork there for everybody to enjoy. If you are curious about the equipment that I use to make my videos or to do my tutorials, I have a link to those in the description below. And if you feel like being extra generous, I have links below for different ways that you can support this channel. First is my Patreon at patreon.com/draw2. Check it out to find out more about the rewards you get for becoming my patron. Next, I have official Draw2 merchandise that you can purchase, such as t-shirts, mugs, and mouse pads. And finally, you can purchase some of my art prints in my online store at draw2.storeenvy.com. Your contributions go a long way in making sure that content creators like myself are supported so that we can continue making good stuff like this for you guys free of charge. If you guys did like this tutorial, it would help me a great deal. Also, if you liked this video, commented below or shared this with your friends in social media. And speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and on my website, draw2.com, where you can download a whole bunch of coloring pages from the tutorials that are on this channel. Again, you guys, all of these links are down in the description below. Finally, thank you once again for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. I'll see you guys in my next tutorial video.